What is up, everybody? It's me, it's Dean, and I am back on the JFS. I don't know if my microphone sounds are sounding okay. I just realized that they were at max gain. Hello. So I adjusted them back down. I noticed that the last video was really loud, and I had to turn it down. And right now I'm trying a different microphone position, and yeah, notice the gain was all the way up, so hopefully this isn't hurting your ears as much, or maybe it's just too quiet. Sounds are hard for me for these kinds of videos. But yeah, we're going to do two things for this week. I want to finish Gemini Towers, mainly the CEO suite, and we're also going to do some work at the Not Loser satellite. We have to do our pilot's quarters. So we will be working on those things. Oh yeah, we have our allay up there, up in the office. I don't know what materials I want to use. I kind of want to use dark oak, but I don't have much in the way of dark oak, do I? No, I don't. But we can prep some stuff while I do a little bit of life updating. Nothing new on the financial front. This is Bill's week, and I guess the only update I can have there is that it feels like my finances are, coming back to normal. Feel a little bit more comfortable this week than I did the last couple weeks, which is good. I paid all my bills this week, and probably going to make another payment towards my... I need bones. Towards my credit card debt. So I just gotta wait for a couple more bills to go through before I decide to make any payments. One small update. JFS Classics. I did some more work on that. I kind of work off and on with it. So there will be weeks at a time where I won't even touch it. I guess I gotta sleep now. There'll be weeks at a time where I won't even touch it. And then one day I'll hop on and just kind of work on it for hours. So I did do another JFS episode's worth of the video, and it got pretty memey. I did a lot of shit posting for that video, and I'm trying to find the sweet spot in terms of that. How many memes and screwing around should I do in each JFS Classics video? The first one was kind of started off heavy and then calmed down after a bit, and then the last couple I think were kind of low on the meme counter. What I'm thinking about doing is making it dependent on like what's going on in the videos. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on, then I'll just kind of I'll keep the memes away for the most part. But during the more boring, talky stuff, I might lean into it a bit more just to make it a little bit more entertaining. Unless it's, like, super important stuff. Because, yeah, it was kind of back and forth about it. Because, like, I'm torn between, like, if I lean into the memes more, like, to me, that's a little more entertaining. It's a lot more fun to do on an editing front. However, for anybody who just wants to see the old footage, the old episodes without the fluff, I worry that it gets a little bit distracting. And there's also, the worry that not all of the jokes will land. Because there are some moments where I think I am having fun with a moment that other people might not even, like, register or whatnot. Like, they may not get the joke that I'm trying to make or something. But, yeah, there's that concern. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, like, doing things just straight up, porting things over, cutting out all the fluff, like, that does, in my opinion, automatically bring up the quality of the videos, but I do worry that it might not be entertaining enough overall. Because there are a lot of videos, and I think the frequency of my, like, my talkie episodes go up when we go into, like, seasons 3 and 4. It's just going to be a lot of me doing, like, idle work or walk and talk stuff. And that's not very entertaining. So while I could just cut out the fluff in those videos, it's still not going to be all that interesting. And I do want to balance, you know, some audience retention long term. So I think kind of upping the silliness factor a little bit would help with that. But like I said, do the jokes land? Are they too much, too distracting? Let me know what you think. Do you like them? Do you wish there... Oh, this girl already. Do you wish there was less of them? More of them? Do you think it's a good idea to only lean into them more when the videos are less interesting? I would like some feedback. And none of this... like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the do what you want responses, but sometimes in this case, I actually want, like, an objective, like... You know, I want to make sure I have my finger on the pulse of the few people who actually watch the videos, so it helps to know what other people think. But yeah, I am still working on that, so don't you worry. A new video will be coming out soon. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking about one of the reasons why I really want to get the stuff done that we're going to work on today is because I kind of want to maybe take a little bit of a break from JFS videos, at least in terms of just me, like segments of just myself. So it'd be kind of like a pseudo-break, I guess. Yeah, I kind of just want to focus on doing other stuff for a little bit, or at least just not make as many JFS videos as I've been doing, which I've actually, like, I think I just said this a couple episodes ago, how I was, like, didn't feel as burnt out this time around because I'm only doing weekly episodes, and I'm really only playing weekly, too. Except for, like, the odd hopping in and doing some idle work on occasion. But I still kind of feel like maybe take maybe a week off or two where I can just kind of put all my focus on JFS Classics, or just put all my focus on, like, idle work on the server or something like that. I would still record if we do, like, another Not Losers meeting or a town hall meeting or some other group thing. If anybody wants to do group stuff on here. I just kind of want to do something else other than this for at least a moment. Like I said, it could just be for a week. Which, conveniently, my schedule for the rest of the month is going to be a little weird. It might help me with this little break I want to take. Because storm chasing season is in full swing. And so I've been wanting to do that a little bit more, and it looks like it's coming around my neck of the woods. So the schedule coming up for me, my work schedule, will be as follows. Today, Sunday, the day that you're seeing this video, I am working. And then Monday and Tuesday I have off to go storm chasing, as long as the forecasts hold up. If not, I'm still probably gonna have those days off anyways. But yeah, Monday I will be out storm chasing, and Tuesday. Then I will work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which Thursday and Friday I normally have off. Then I'll have Saturday off as normal. And then that's just this week. So yeah, I work Sunday, then I'm off Monday, Tuesday, then I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off Saturday. And then the next week will be normal. Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I will have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, and then work Tuesday, Wednesday, and then have Thursday, Friday, Saturday off to finish up the month. Hope you can keep up with all that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have basically a long work week with a long vacation. That 5 days off is supposed to be for storm chasing as well, but it's based on the assumption that there will be stuff to chase during that time. Otherwise, it's just going to be a staycation where I just do not work for 5 days. So, but yeah, so that basically just means it's going to be all over the place. So I don't think there will be a video, at least not a JFS video next week. Maybe I do something else. You know, I could finish up JFS Classics, or play a different game for next week. Or you can keep an eye on my other channel, my storm chasing channel, for tornado stuff, if forecasts go over well. So, by the way, I hope you liked the little Infecto Tester 5000 prototype. You can see it broke a little bit. Make sure I have silk touch. Yeah, these are supposed to be in here. If you do part of the thing out of sequence, it can kind of mess up. But yeah, I threw that together. I wanted to do more components to make it kind of weird, a little bit weirder. But I was just kind of making it up as I went, and resulted in that. So unfortunately, Mugluck seems to be an asymptomatic carrier, so I have to keep an eye on that. I'm curious to see how the silos stuff goes from here. Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm kind of going with the flow a little bit in terms of, you know, not only the results of that, but also how people handle things going forward. So the things that they explore and find and react to, I'm just going to roll with it. All right, let's head upstairs. Hello, everyone. See, it's just as loud and crazy as ever up here. Tabs. Vladislav. He's very important to Gemini Labs. If you've been following the lore that I've been posting. Speaking of, like, along with the break, to kind of go back onto that a little bit. Oops. Basically, the idea would be that, like, I would still work on stuff, do idle work on, like, the Meso headquarters out there, and I would use, like, the flashback mod to kind of show updates on that. And anytime that we would do, like, a group thing, like another Not Losers meeting or something, you know, kind of lump it into there. So, oh. Elaine's just up there now. I don't know, I don't think I've shown the roof recently. If you remember, I had to get rid of the glass because of phantom issues. So now we got this kind of scaly look kind of thing in here, which is kind of interesting. Should show from the top side, at some point. But yeah, so I want to have, like, this area be where the desk is, because I think the CEO would want a nice view of Spawn Town. Actually, so yeah, I want kind of like, just to line it out, it would be like here into here would be kind of like the desk office area. Yeah, and then over here we would probably have, like, the meeting table, maybe? What do you think? We section it off in this area. Like so? Like, this would be the meeting, the, like, conference area. And then this spot, this section over here, I think I want to wall this off. I can make, like, a little hallway, maybe. Yeah. What if we had a hallway here, all the way across, right? It's like you gotta wait out here. Like if you have a meeting with the CEO, you gotta wait out here. And like this, there's like a little waiting room area up here where you can sit and wait. And then the CEO office would just be kind of this is all an open area. I'm just kind of sectioning off the spots. Okay, so if we're gonna have a wall, I think I want the same material as the deep slate here. Thinking. I kind of had an idea. What if we use a different material? If we brought this in one, like, kind of mess with the window a bit. I was thinking about, like, having an interior wall here of, like, a different material. Just to kind of have, like, a different feel to it. We can do the same on this side. The problem would be the window. I guess we could try it. Let's put these in here. I'm gonna go grab some stuff. Because I want it to be the opposite of this. So actually, instead of the sea lanterns, we should probably go with a different color of light here. Okay. Put this here. So we got red and we got brown. I'm kind of liking red a little bit more. So let's try that first. I said here was going to be the wall. So would I go all the way up to the ceiling? Because I was going to do a high ceiling. Ooh. Because if that's the case, I'm going to need a lot of this. Which red I have... Oops. I have more red than brown. And the best part is, if I wanted to, I could actually square off this area a little bit more. Like so. And then, I don't know what this would be back here, but it's like, oh, little closet. Question is, does it look better? Like this. And I'll cut a hole for a door. Or that could just be, yeah, that could just be walled off, I suppose. So it looked like this, basically. I worry that the red might be a little too bright, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. So it's even. So if I did this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That's the middle of that. Don't know what will go on here, but we'll leave it open for the moment. Okay, so let's say we're going with that for the moment. Just put all this up. Let's start with the desk. So I think we want... Ooh, could I do a curved desk? So if I want, let's say, here. What's the point of a curved desk? Hold on. Thinking about this. Because we need space to get behind the desk. So let's say we start here instead. Right? And we're two away from the wall, and 1, 2, 3 in. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 here. We need to get from here to there. So oh, is it just gonna be that? Like that? Why are the shaders doing that? Yeah, these shaders have a bit of transparency issues, I have noticed. If you look at things from the right angle, you can see right through them. Same thing with people. I got a close-up of Mukluk during the server tour, and you can see right through them. Yes, that looks nice, but it would only work on one side. What if I squared off the front, but curved the back? That makes no sense. Yeah, maybe a curved desk is not the right idea. What if I curved like the inside? and then you sit here. That actually that kind of works a little bit, except these front ones should be stairs, like this. And then here, we put a glowstone. That'll look weird on the underside, though. Yeah, it's just a random glowstone. I mean, it would kind of... Oh, that's right underneath the lamp, though. It would kind of be on par for a CEO to just be like, yeah, screw you guys. I don't care if my floor design messes with your roof design. These look great like that, but we would have an issue with like this part. It's kind of drafty in here. I also am liking these less. And I think regular logs might look better. Maybe a combination of both. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. That kind of looks a bit better. I don't know, it does something. I think if I remove these ones... What if I swap them with these? That does maintain the vertical look a bit better. Or I can go... Maybe it's just because it's too big. Yeah, I kind of like this size a bit more. Uh-huh. This looks better. Yeah, this looks better. And then what if we did just here? Huh? I like the size of the desk overall a bit more. I'm just not sold on the details of it. I do think this is good. Maybe just as is. Though. What if I did this? Yeah, that looks better. That looks better if I just do it on this side. Wish the builders put some insulation in this place. Like, there's no soundproofing or anything. I'm just gonna play a little bit here. What if I did this? Or what if I did upside down? I connected that bit. That's a bit much. No? That's nice. What if I did this? I like it. Okay. Now, how about... Oops. I kind of like it. I think I like that. I just need one more stair. Boop. Okay. We got something. Alright. So that's our desk. And then over here I want a meeting table. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5, huh? So I could do 4 by 4. In which then I want the middle section to be 2. We are 1, 2, 3 from the edge here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just need 2 more of these. Okay. Like so. And then I was thinking like all the way around. I was thinking. Like this is the whole table here. That's not working out as well as I was hoping. Oh, actually, one short. Like this. And then, for now, I'll just put lanterns on the corners. And put lanterns here and here for now. Just like that. Here's some banners and maps. We can put a map up here somewhere. Bookshelves interlaced with dark oak. So we do like like this. We'll have to thin this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then over here we would have we'll do a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. In which, instead of doing this, we do this. So this should go down, and we'll set that into the corner. I guess we'll keep a set right here, like so, and then we'll go like this. Ooh, imagine if there's like a little piston door over here for like a secret room. Ooh, I like it. I'm liking the idea. I don't know how we squeeze a piston door into this though. That might not work. Yeah, there's not enough room for that. But this could be something we can like squeeze in here. Like, do we do the classic doorway behind a painting trick? And then I'm actually going to only do this wall, this part right here, around the doorway. Like so. I like the trapdoors up there. So, maybe we just go regular planks? And slot the trapdoors on top? It looks kind of weird on this side. See, now I don't know if it works with the red on this side. I think that looks better. I like the red inside, but maybe this back wall stays brown. That would give me more materials to work upwards from here. Yeah, that does look better. It might work, because I could have like this wall just be bookshelves. There could be a big painting here for the secret room. Maybe more bookshelves here, you know. And then you got the map wall right here. If I wanted to center the wall, it would have to be 3, 3, 4, 3. But this is centered. This is centered on the desk. This is evenly spaced between that desk and the wall. But now it's like... Dang it. I think it's gonna stay like that. Like, maybe I can put something here to kind of block this out. I'm just gonna put a few chairs around here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks of space. Technically 8 if you count the corners. Who we messaging? It's like the old days. Remember the old days? Speaking of JFS classics, remember the old days when I would get messaged all the time? Like as soon as I started recording. So I could do a double chair. Oh, love seat. Couple. The couples in the meeting. And get the love seat in the middle. I could shorten this end by 1. And that would make the issue disappear. If I did this. Because then I can go like here, space, here. Yeah, that's probably what'll have to happen. Then I can go like this. We would still get the larger seats on the end, which is fine. And then for here, I would just put a slab there, and then do this for a corner chair. Put a double wide chair here. We don't need one on this side. We'll just put a double wide chair there. It's like, yes. Yes, Mr. CEO, sir. And then we could put, like, bookshelves on this wall, maybe. Put a plant. A ficus. And yeah, this should be the bookshelf wall. And then this side will have painting, books, map wall, and then books, barrels, maybe for storage. Yeah, we need barrels. So if we did a like that, might play with a few different wall ideas later. And here, I actually need to do 12 chiseled. I think it would actually be more interesting if we had like a mixture here. This, and then the rest would be like regular books. So, okay, so if we're doing that, this would also be bookshelves. I think I'll keep that regular. So let's go this side and put the other 5 here. Do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5. And then the rest would be regular bookshelves. So these would be bookshelves as well. And this is my map wall. This is my painting wall, in which we have a spot here. So let's get a fence gate. Boom, boom. There we go. Keep them open, I suppose. And then, I don't know what goes on back here, but... these. What if I just put them here and here? Yeah. And I guess something would have to go on these walls as well. So it turns out this area is going to be more than what I expected. So I don't know if we can squeeze in a bit of not loser satellite stuff. I might have to do flashback mod for that. Sorry, Dimitri. Landed right on you. Oh, that's going to be brown. I just realized this could not be red. So we do a little bit of this. Like so. Yeah. And this would be bookshelves, and that would be bookshelves. So I'm going to need more leather. I don't know if anybody sells leather. I do know there's some cow farms around the area. So, painting wall. I think this might be a bit messed up with the wall design here. No, it's not. Okay. Can I put... Oh, I can. We do have an issue. This is... Hang on. If we do like this... Whoa. Okay. I didn't know we had 2x3 by that, like that. 2x4. 2x4. You just go through here. You just go through here. You just go through here. Okay. And then we could try to get one here. That is centered. Let's try a different one. Kung Fu. That actually kind of makes more sense. Mountains. I do like that one a lot, personally. Kung Fu again. That one again. Okay. Really insisting on that one. Ooh. Okay, we'll go with that one. Okay, so we need more bookshelves. This is our map wall. And then it's just about building the walls up higher. So I think I'm going to pause there. And we'll come back when I get more design features in. Alrighty, I am back. Got it pretty much done. As you can see up top here. Just show the top real quick. Also, you can see in the top right corner I got a mini-map mod going. Actually, probably shouldn't have that up very much. The overview is down, so I decided to download it so I can get bird's eye views of the builds I make, because you can kind of hop on here and see things from above or from within. But yeah, up here, not sure what I'm going to do in this area, if I'm going to make use of it at all. I do have the option to do so, but I will probably put a similar roof up above the waiting room area. But coming down here, show you the build itself, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I tried a tree in the middle here. I'm not sold on it. I might try to put some azalea leaves in here to spruce it up, make it look a little bit nicer. But I was trying to do like a tree that has like glowstone growing off of it as a centerpiece. And then the walls, I put paintings around pretty much the majority. Tried to like stagger them a little bit, but this side's a little, you know. But all the bookshelves are up. Got the barrels, got a little computer here, and a jukebox. The desk needs a little bit more. Something needs to go over here, maybe like a pot, like a little plant over here. I'm actually going to see if I have any azalea bushes. I don't think I do. And I am back. So I was going to do some flashback mod stuff in between a couple clips, or in between, you know, to show the progress. First of all, I want to show a couple updates I did in here. Added some bushes along the wall back here. I also changed the tree to azalea bushes. I don't think there are any more real crazy details in here. But I'm testing the flashback mod right now. I've also noticed that my voice chat doesn't work either. Anyways, yeah, there's some situations. But because of the flashback mod messing up, I missed out on, or you guys missed out on all of this. This is the waiting room area. A little bit weird looking. We got a barrel and a crafting table in this table. A couple of chairs to sit in. A little bit of a water feature here. You can just kind of look at, I guess. And then an aquarium in the ceiling, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, kind of a shame that the flashback mod, it just crashes every time I try to render the footage. Like, the recording part works, but the rendering does not. So I had issues with it in the last video with Muckluck as well, but I managed to get to work, so I'm kind of testing a theory. I did a lot of pausing in the recording in this episode's footage, so I'm seeing if not doing that will help in this case.